CI Games are going pretty big with Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. In fact, they're going bigger than they've ever gone before and trying a lot of things that are brand new for not just the game series, but the company itself. Here's 9 things to know about the game. Number 1, it's an open world sniping game. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is going open world when the previous 2 games have been very linear, level based affairs, and that means that big changes are afoot for the gameplay compared to the first 2 games. Taking on a variety of different missions is up to you to get to the location, scout out the area, and then complete the objective, which could be, for example, sniping a lieutenant or stealing a truck, that kind of thing. Because it's open world, you can come at these objectives from practically any angle, finding your own sniping spot, picking enemies off one by one, or if you're not careful about it, getting yourself into all sorts of trouble. Number 2, the drone. Drones are a bit of a thing in video games right now, especially ones from Ubisoft. Our American Marine Captain Jon North has got a drone of his own and can chuck it up into the sky to spot and mark enemies for him. It's a bit wobbly to control, but it's damn handy and it can be upgraded as you go. Find that it's getting spotted too easily, stick some more camo and audio baffling on there. Alternatively, you might want it to be spotted, in which case you can upgrade it so it can cause a distraction, or perhaps hack generators to shut down the power. It's a dead useful little hoverball. Sadly, CI Games took out the ability to let you kill people with its rotor, otherwise it would have been a murderous little hoverball. Number 3, Scout Mode. Sadly, Jon is not Link from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which means that he can't just clamber up any and every surface he can see. If you want to get to the top of that ridge, you're going to have to work out how to get there, and then do some climbing along preset routes. That's where Scout Mode comes in, highlighting useful handholds for you, or, in other circumstances, coming in handy if you need to spot and follow a trail of footprints or tyre tracks. Number 4, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is not all about sniping. Sure, the game might have Sniper in the title, but it's also got Ghost and Warrior, so if you want to, you can totally sneak into an enemy camp and go all action stealth, perhaps leaping down from a rooftop onto a bad guy's head, or going at them with your silenced pistol. Alternatively, kit yourself out with a ton of body armour, whip out a shotgun and just hunker down in the building waiting for the enemy to come at you when you make a lot of noise. From shooting your shotgun, that is. Number 5, the ATV is pretty cool. Sadly, this is a pre-order bonus, and so most people will have to make do with the pretty basic vehicle that you get, but the ATV that you get is actually pretty fun to drive. It's probably not going to win any awards for the most realistic handling, but it's fairly nippy and it feels nice and open, or at the same time woefully lacking in armour when you actually come up against some enemies. It's basically just a nice little bonus if you do get your hands on it. Number 6, the Safe House. These are all little hubs of safety that you can retreat to. Dock your ruggedized laptop/tablet into the keyboard, pick your next mission from that, change your loadout at one table to buy fresh supplies like silencers, different scopes, different bullets, or pick a different weapon. Alternatively, there is the crafting table where you can make gadgets and new items. Before going on a mission, you'll always want to make sure you're pretty well equipped before you head out into a field, otherwise you'll regret not buying that suppressor repair kit and shooting that one bullet that alerts everybody to your presence. Number 7, the fast travel is, well, it's this fast. Number 8, it's actually about family. There might be this whole civil war going on in Georgia with a separatist uprising pulling the country apart, but Jon's really here just to find his brother. Of course, he gets roped into helping one faction or another and occasionally doing a little bit of dog's body work for the US military while he's there, but his real goal is finding his brother Robert, who has, shall we say, gone a bit off the rails since they were good chums during their childhood. Number 9, Georgia is kind of pretty. I think this video's probably told you enough already with all of the imagery that you can see, but CryEngine looks great in this game with some gorgeous lighting effects bringing Georgia to life. What you've seen here has been running on PlayStation 4 and it's pretty good at the moment. It's a lot more stable than the last few times I saw this game. Alright, that's your lot for today. Let us know if you enjoy this video by liking and subscribing, or leave us a lovely comment. Alternatively, tell us that we suck in the comments. It's really up to you. Either way, I hope that you come and visit us here on YouTube or over on the 6thAxis.com sometime soon. Goodbye!